This is the third class on a circles topic. Two already finished. The third class. So today, inshallah, we'll do only past papers. Okay, so all of you, please start this question. Number one, first you try in case of difficulty, and then you can compare your answer with my answer. So take your time, please. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Let's start now. I'm going to start this question, and please compare your answer with my answers. Okay, first of all, it's saying here the coordinates of A and B are mentioned. It's just one thing. Although he's not mentioned that to draw. What is draw? Draw is called accurate drawing, accurately, okay? And what's called sketch? Sketch is called rough drawing, okay? Rough idea only. So I suggest you will sketch, but sketch close to the accurate. I will try. So first of all, let's see where the points are. Before I start the exact one, where is -1, -2? -1 is left side, and -2 is downwards. This point somewhere. 7, 4. 7, 4, 7 this way, 4 somewhere upwards. Here. So it means the circle will look like this. I hope so. You got a point that what I'm saying. Okay. So this will behave as a diameter. Is a very, very clear approach. So now let's start. I will take first of all this diagram, because diagram is very, very important. Okay, I take some rough point here and some one idea. Okay, first of all, because okay, and I erase this point, I take this point somewhere here and take a diameter here. This is, I think, not compulsory to do, but if you do, question becomes easy, okay? And you'll see next many questions, if you try without sketching, question become hard. So let's start. This is A coordinates, which is -1, -2, and B coordinate is here 7, 4. You can see here B coordinates. All right. He said this diameter and passes through center of circle. And let's say I given this name as because circle C he mentioned. So I just give name as for example, M as a midpoint. Okay, M1, M, okay. Now, how to find it equation of circle? So easy because radius. So first of all, I find midpoint. How to find midpoint? So midpoint is very, very clear. The midpoint is very clear. X is x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Same way, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. X1 is this, and x2 is 7. So I think very clear approach. -1 plus 7 divided by 2, and I get 3. Same way, I'm going for y coordinate, -2 plus 4 by 2. -2 and manifolds come from here. And I get answer 1. So midpoint is coming, center is coming, is 3, 1. And all of you know that any equation of circle depends upon two things: x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square equals to r square. What is A and what is B? Is center of circle. So it means very clear approach. 3 will come in the place of A, 1 will come in place of B. So this is not a hard job. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Only one thing left behind. What is that? Radius left. So what is radius? Radius is the distance of this one, M to B or M to A. So let's see how we can find it. So I'm finding now M to B distance, M to B distance. And distance formula, every person knows, y2, or you can say y2 plus y1 divided by 2, sorry, minus, wait a minute. Y2 minus y1 whole square plus x2 minus x1 whole square. Okay, so what is a y2? For example, this is y2 and this is a y1. So 4 minus 1. Okay, then 7 minus 3. And if you check it carefully, this is a 3 square 9. This is 3, 4, 4, 4 square, 16, 25. So 5 is a distance, units, okay? So it is very clear, 5 to power 2. So this is our final answer, or you can write this way even. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this part is very, very clear. So let's talk about the part number next. And wait a minute. Yeah, he said find equation of circle. That's it. Second equation. Find equation of tangent to the circle at B. Where is B? Come back on diagram. B is here. It means that I will take a scale and draw a tangent at B. And I believe it is nothing hard for you. All right. So now, how to get this equation of tangent? You know it very well. The angle between this radius and tangent always equals to 90 degree. And this point is here, right? So it means the gradient of MB or gradient of AB, whatever, negative reciprocal will go for blue, like a tangent, okay? And B lies on it. So let's start. So first of all, I will find gradient of MB. So 7, 4, okay, I'll do it here, 7, 4, and 3, 1. 7, 4, and 3, 1. So let's find gradient of the radius. The gradient of R for radius, and 4 minus 1 over 7 minus 3. I got 3 over 4. This is a gradient of, you know it very well, radius. But I need tangent. Then what I will do, all of you familiar. So gradient of the tangent will become negative reciprocal. 4 goes up, 3 comes down, and sign will change of this plus here become minus. And now I use B coordinates. And B coordinates, you know, it's 7, 4 is a B coordinate, and this is M for midpoint. So 7, 4. And you know it very well, formula of line y minus y1, m times 2x minus x1. So this 7 will behave as a x1, 4 will behave as a y1. So y minus 4 equals to x minus 7. And this gradient will come here. This number always multiply left side, and this minus 4 always multiply inside. In this way, you can avoid fractions even. Okay, and 3y is equals to minus 4x, and this 12 goes there, and I get a here of 40. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, you all points are very clear. So this is okay. Let's talk about last part. Some students stuck in this question because they don't know what he's saying here. Find equation of a new circle, not the previous one, new circle, which is reflection of C circle, the first circle in the tangent line here. So I just show you, this is a one circle, second circle, they are exactly equal, and there is one tangent in the middle of that. Okay, I'll try to show you, this is a tangent line. It's a very clear approach. I think you got a point now. And have a look here. It means this is this M I have before, you remember. And this point, actually this is A here, and there's a B. This is a point of B. This is just 7, 4. And I'll go and go and go. This is center. This M, this is M, or I call as a M1, or I call it the N, no problem at all, different letter. So M coordinate, midpoint coordinate, I have it. I think so. I can tell you here from top 3, 1. A circle 3, 1. So 3, 1. This is a 3, 1. Okay. And I'm looking for N coordinates. I call a name AB because unknown. So all of you know, because this is a reflection, and you know it, if there's a mirror line, any person stand in front of mirror, his image will be exactly same. This is how much distance, same distance here. So this gap and this gap equals to each other. I believe you got a point. So in this sense, I can see here, this is a midpoint. This will behave as a midpoint. And for your knowledge, midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 divided by 2. And same way, xy1 plus y2 divided by 2. And look, my students, have a look. For your knowledge, I just tell you, this is called midpoint is B is midpoint. This is called one corner point and it's called second corner point. This is called x1, y1. This is called x2, y2. And this 7, 4 will call as an xy. And I believe you got a point. So this 7 will go in the place of say x. And this 3 will go in the place of x1. And A will go as a x2. And I believe all of you understanding the concept. 2 sevens are 14 and 3 goes there and I get 11. So let's go for y coordinate, same approach. So this 4 will behave as a y. This corner element will go here. Second corner element will go here. So some students do a mistake here, and I believe, inshallah, you're understanding. So 4 equals to 1 plus b divided by 2. And now 2 4s are 8 and 1 plus b. And finally, I got 7. So this is answer 11, 7. So the center n becomes 11, 7. So now I'm writing circle equation. So what is the equation of circle, students? Because center is a new one. Formula is x minus a whole square, y minus b whole square equals to r square. And this will behave as a and this will behave as a b. So I'm writing here x minus 11 and y minus 7 and r. What is the radius? Radius because reflection. How much this radius? Same radius here. Radius will not change. And radius we got just before 5 radius. So it remains same. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. And I believe the point is so clear. And now I think this point is clear and we have to go for some more question, one more question. Okay, so get ready for that. And so we will try one more question and let me check which is a good question for to try here. And because today we have to, I think this is another good question we have. This for 8 marks. It came in June 2021. Okay, 11 variant. So all of you, please try this question. And then inshallah, I will do myself. Yes, this is I'm going to solve now. I hope so you have done it. And now you can check your answers. For number 1, is asking here x coordinates of the points A and B where circle intersect x-axis. So it's a very clear approach. Whenever any line, anything cut x-axis, so 100% y0. So I will do what? I will put y0. When I put y0 here and here, it will turn to be this form. X square minus 4x and minus 77. How come? Because this y gone and this y square gone. So I hope so this point is very clear. Now I can factorize and 77 or apply quadratic formula. But I think I can factorize 77 and I know that 11 7 times 77, and if I subtract from 11 with the negative with the positive will give minus 4. So I think it is okay. So I'm starting x square minus 11x and plus 7x minus 77 equals to 0. X common and 7 common. You can apply quadratic formula even. If you little bit not confident, then you can go for it. So either first part equal to 0 or second part equal to 0. X minus 11 equal to 0 and x plus 7 equals to 0. 11 goes there, I got positive, 7 goes there, I get negative. It means there are 2 ideas there. He's asking x coordinates only. So this first part is very clear for 2 marks. And now let's go for next. Next, asking here what? The point of intersection of tangents at AB. It means I just show you the concept, what he is asking for. This is a circle. And let's say this is x-axis. Okay. And one point which I'm getting is minus 7, which is here, and 11, which is here. So I'm writing minus 7. This is minus 7 comma 0, and this is 11 and 0. And I believe these points are very clear. One I will label as a A and one I will label as a B. Okay. And now read a statement, please. Find the point of intersection of the tangents at A and B. It means I will take a scale and I will draw two tangents here. So one tangent I'm going to make here with a green line. Okay. And second tangent I make here. Okay. With a, let's say, make a black line. Okay. And you can see that they are intersecting. They are intersecting at one point. Okay. And this point I will label as this point I will label as a x. Okay. And I have to solve both equation of tangents simultaneously. But first of all, I need them. So let's start. I will say at A. And what is method to find equation of tangent? This is a very interesting point. We have it. Okay. Point we have it. But thing is this, do we have a, because I need equation of tangent. So equation of tangent, we need two things, a point and a gradient. Do we have a gradient? Not at all. I don't have a gradient. Then what is technique? What is method to find the gradient? So choice only one we have. If we have a center of circle, this is center of circle. I will make this is a 90-degree. All of you know it. Okay. And when I make this one, so what is the gradient of AC? Take negative reciprocal for this gradient. So I hope so the point is very clear. It means now I have to need a center of circle. So I equate x square plus y square and plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. If I compare this 2g with this minus 4x, so 2g is equals to minus 4, and 2f is equals to what is y coefficient? 6. So g becomes -2 and f becomes 3. So center, it turns to be, you know it, we always change the signs. This -2 will become positive and this positive 3 becomes -3. So center of circle is clear, 2 minus 3. Now I'm finding gradient of CA is, let's find it, y2 minus y1 or y2 minus y1. No problem at all. 0 plus 3 over -7 minus 2. So I get a 3 by -9, and ultimately I get what here? I get here -1 over 3. So gradient of the this CA is -1 over 3. Then what is gradient of the tangent? So tangent T1 I call, and that is a positive 3. And now equation of tangent I'm finding. Equation of tangent. Okay, I call as a T1. So y minus y1 equal to m times 2x minus x1. So y becomes 3x and plus 21. Equation of tangent 1 done. Now I'm going for second equation of tangent. Again, I need this gradient. Okay, students. So C, this I call CB. So what is the gradient of CB? I'm finding it here. Gradient of CB. So y2 minus y1 over x2. Hold on. Y2 minus y1 I wrote here. X2 minus x1 I wrote here. Again, I got a 3 by 9. So 3 by 9 is 1 over 3 CB. And what is the gradient of perpendicular of tangent 2? I got -3. Negative. I'm using 11 0. I'm using 11 0. I use 11 0 and I use -3. So second equation of tangent T2. So what is the formula? Y minus 0 equal to m times 2x minus x1. So I get what here? Minus 3 plus 33. Now I'm going to compare this equation with that equation. And when I'm going to compare them, because this y and that y equal, so I put y and y equals to each other. So I got 3x plus 21 equals to minus 3x plus 33. 3x comes this side, I get 6x. It goes there. Out of 33, 21 gone. I got 2 and I got 12. So x becomes 2. And this value you can plug in here or 1, no issue at all. I plug in 2. 3 times to 2 and plus 33. And I got negative 6 plus 33. And I get 17. Sorry, 27. So it means the x coordinate becoming 2 and 27. So I believe all points are very, very clear. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. The concept is clear. And let's go for more practice. Yes, student, I hope so. Now you should try this question. Okay, this is June 2021, 13th variant, question number 10. So first you try, then inshallah I will go for it. And question number 7, I just give a hint that you can try. He mentioned that ABC, all 3 point lies on circumference of circle with center D. It means this is a circle and D is as a center of circle. ABC lie on it. And I just again what? Try to make it close to accurate diagram. So first find the coordinates and then try. Like where is negative 2, 3 is somewhere here. Where's B 30, X is 3, Y 0? So somewhere here. Where is 6, 5? Somewhere here. And it means a circle. And you know he's saying what? ABC is 90-degree, B angle. Actually, you know, I tell you one thing. When a circle passes through like that, okay, for example, and then there is naturally we can see here that he mentioned, okay, before I start, you have done in lower grade O levels one property of circles. And what is the property? Whenever we have a diameter, and any point on the circle edge joined with the end of diameters. So you always get here 90-degree, here always. And that is why you can see he mentioned that show that angle ABC is 90-degree. So how to show the angle ABC 90-degree? There are two techniques. One technique is using the Pythagoras theorem. It's too lengthy. And one is easy way. What is easy way? Because middle letter is at a B, A here, and C here. What is technique? Gradient of AB you will find first. Gradient of BC you will find second. And if the product it give you -1, because whenever two gradients product is becoming -1, it means that they are 100% 90-degree. So job number 1, you find out AB gradient, then BC gradient, and the product must be -1. It proves that this is a 90-degree, then understood that AC will become automatically the diameter. I hope so you got my point. It is understood that AC will become automatically diameter. Okay, and then you can find a midpoint of A and C, midpoint of these 2 points, and get the center of circle. And then you can find equation of circle as well. So I hope so. The concept is much clear. Take your time, please. So have a look here now. I'm going to do the question. So 3 points mentioned by him. 1 point is A and B and C, but another point D as a center of circle. So he's saying show that angle ABC is 90-degree. Because we know that all 3 points lie in circle. Before I start, I tell you one property of the circle, which I said before, even very important property. Whenever I mean to say 3 point lie on it. So make sure, and the basic property is what? I show once again down. This is diameter. And in case of diameter, the center is, for example, D. Any point lie on circle edge. And I join two lines from the corner of diameters. Here always 90 degree. Make sure this is a property. Okay, so it means if whenever a 90 degree comes in a triangle in a circle, so 100% this line is called diameter. So this is a point very clear. And let's try to solve it. But here we'll use this condition whenever 90 degrees there. So if we look at carefully where the point will locate, let me find ABC. This point is somewhere here. -2, 3. Okay. Mm, if I take if I take this x-axis and -2 and 3, and I take this is, so -2, 3 is somewhere here, and this point is xb coordinate 30, 30, and 6, 5 is a, okay. I think no need to do too much accurate diagram. I can make it directly even. How come? So as we know, B is midpoint. Midpoint means a point of angle. So 100% B is on the edge, and this is A, and this is C for sure. And these points are meeting, and this is 90 degree for sure. And B letter, look at it, B letter 90 degree. This I want to discuss. Okay, now A coordinates is -2 and 3, and C coordinate I take it 6, 5, and B coordinate is 30. Okay, all right. And B30 can come down even, because I think so. If I make it some extent accurate, okay, so it will be like this diameter, and this is A. This is, although this is not a very important what I'm doing, but, and B is somewhere here, and B is 30. And now I'm joining B with C and A with B, and this angle for sure is 90 degree. And for your knowledge, this is center D. And now how I can convince the examiner that's 90 degree? So I will find the gradient of AB, then I find gradient of BC, and if after that I will multiply them, both gradients. And if answer becomes -1, I can say that this is a 90 degree and they are perpendicular. So let's try AB gradient. So y2 minus y1, or this y2 minus y1, no issue at all. 3 minus 0 and -2 minus 3. So because y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1, same order, I get 3 over 5 minus 5 or -5 in the middle. And now I'm going to find BC gradient. BC gradient. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and ultimately I get a 5 over 3 with a plus sign. And you can see that this is coming here and this is coming here, both gradients. And -3 over 5 times 2 plus 5 over 3. And you can see 3, 3 cancel, 5, 5 cancel. And what left behind, students? -1, because -1 left behind. We can say that prove the angle ABC is 90 degrees, and is understood that when it's 90 degree, 100% sure that this is AC will behave as a diameter, as angle ABC is 90 degree. So AC is diameter, although in a question he did not mention. So AC will become diameter. So I can use midpoint technique and look at how the midpoint technique. So I label at D as a coordinates XY. Is not, and this x1 and this x2 and this y1 and this y2. So I believe you're understanding what is a method to do it. Midpoint formula x1 plus x2 divided by 2 and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Although in exam you can skip this formula showing no, you can write direct even. Okay, and y1 is 3 and y2 is 5 over 2. And D coordinates is coming here This is a 4, 2 coming, and 8, 2, 4. 2, 4 is our these 3 points. Clear. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Equation of circle. And you know, equation of circle depends upon two things. What that? X minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square equals to r square. And for your knowledge, D center is given. So this 2 will go A and 4 will go in the place of B. So I'm writing it here like this and like this. Only thing left behind is radius. And what is the radius? The distance between AD or DC. I think I can find AD. So AD is equals to what formula? Y2 minus Y1, and I'm finding Y2 minus Y1. So 4 minus 3. X2 minus X1. So 2 minus minus plus. Okay. And I got a 1 plus, this is a 2 plus 2, 4, 4 square 16. And root 17 is a radius. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, root 17 and power 2 on the top. And final answer is here. And I believe all points are very, very clear. Alhamdulillah. And next part is very interesting. Is if of y marks. Point E lies on circumference of circle such that B is a diameter. Okay, hold on. This same circle diagram, this diagram, I'm going to use the same here, this same one. Okay, and same way I make it. But this time I will not take too much time. This is a diameter already mentioned here. This is a B coordinate. This is a D coordinate. And this is E coordinate. Okay. And D coordinate is here. We have already. And B coordinate we have here. And E is here. You know what he said? Read a statement, please. E lies on circumference, means on the edge of circle. Such B is a diameter. It means if a line goes to B and an extent, it will go there. It's called diameter. And this tangent I'm looking for. This equation of tangent I'm looking for. So I believe the point is very clear how to get it. And this angle for sure is 90 degree. Okay. So first of all, job number 1, we need E coordinates. If I don't have E coordinate, we can't solve it. And D center is 2, 4. I'm writing here 2, 4. And B coordinate we have already in the previous page 3, 0. X is 3, Y 0. X is 3, Y 0. Now, students, I can use midpoint formula logic. Why logic, sir? Because this gap and this gap equals. So D will behave as a midpoint. And let's start E coordinate. I take A comma B. All right, AB. So what is the formula, student? X1 plus X2 divided by 2. And Y1 plus Y1, Y equal to what? Y1 plus Y2 divided by 2. Now this 2 will go here. Corner element A comes here and 3 goes here. I believe is very clear. A plus 3 by 2. 2 multiplies there 4. A plus 3 and A becomes 1. Same way I will find Y. And this 4 go in the place of Y. And B plus 0 here. 2 4s are 8. And B becomes 8. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So E coordinate turned to be 1, 8. Now I'm finding gradient of what? You use BE, you use DE, no issue at all. So gradient of BE. So Y2 minus Y1 or 8 minus 0 and 1 minus 3. I got 8 by minus 2, so minus 4 is a gradient. But what is the gradient of this diameter radius is this? Then what is the tangent gradient? Negative reciprocal plus 104. And I'm bound to use E coordinate and this gradient. So let's find equation of tangent. Okay. So formula is y minus 8 equals to m times 2x minus x1. X1 come from here, y1 come from here, gradient come from here. I believe all points clear. And this fraction multiply left side and it becomes 4y minus 4, 8 is 32, x minus 1. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, and the plus 31 is our final answer. I hope so. The answer is confirmed. and you check your answers even. So the concept is very clear. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We tried our level best for explanation, some exercise, some practice, and I think this is the third lecture on the topic of circle, and I think so. Circles concept is almost or 100% you can say covered. Okay, because I done some question with you even, and you got some concept, some new concept even. So that's it, and this is enough for today. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.